श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृति श्रीवासरंग परकाल मुनित्रयाप्त लक्ष्मात्मरक्षणेत्युद्योगागमान्तम् आचार्य भक्ति परिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपाल देशिक मुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुखतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. So today we are going to dive into yet another set of the divine names, the glorious names of Vishnu, and rendered in Vishnu Sahasranamam Stotram. Today's Sloka number is 70. And in fact, even one name is adequate for the Lord to be pleased. And that's enough. But it is for our own enjoyment. When we see our parents, when the baby sees the parents getting excited and happy by his rambling, by his babble, by the baby's babble, some gibberish language, it starts doing more and more. Because when it sees the parents getting excited about it. So, it is the Lord who gets pleased, the Divya Dampati, both Pirati and the Lord, they get pleased with our rendition, recitation. So, we continue to enjoy the divine anubhavam of these namas. Sloka 70, Kamadeva Kamapala, Kami Kanta Kritagamaha, Anirdeshyava Purvishnur, Vironanto Dhananjayaha. Kamadeva, the one who grants all desires, the one who gives us, one who gives the devotees all desires that they seek. Kamadeva, Kamapalaha. Not only he gives the desires, he also protects those desires to be in us. Means whatever that we get from him, he protects that so that we retain those. And those who desire him, he protects also is another meaning. Kama palaha. Those who are desirous of the Lord get protected by the Lord. Kama palaha. Kami. He who has all the desires fulfilled. He has got no specific desire. He is not like us. He is a different Paramatma. So, he has got no desire in him like us. There is nothing which he does not have. So, why to have a desire? That is Kami, one who is a fulfilled desire. Kantaha, one who is a Kantam. Kantam means magnet, one who is charming, one who is attractive, one who is alluring. He is ever attractive, ever beautiful, handsome. He simply attracts, charming. Then Krita Gamaha, Krita Agamaha, the revealer of the Agamam, the sacred mantras to the pure-minded devotees. He is the one who reveals the sacred mantras to the devotees. So like now, he is the one who reveals to us the essence of the meanings of these names through this platform. So he is the one who reveals through, in spite of Adiyan, me talking about it, he is revealing himself to you all for your pure-mindedness, for your devotion. And Anirdeshya Vapuhu, he is of indefinable form. He is indefinable. You cannot define him. He is simply unfathomable. Anirdeshya Vapuhu, Vishnuhu, he is the one who pervades everywhere. We saw in the first two names, Vishwam, Vishnu, Vashatkaro. Even the second Nama was Vishnu. Now also Vishnu. He is the one who pervades everywhere. Viraha, he is the Viran. In Tamil it is Viran. In Sanskrit it is Viraha, the valiant. He is the valiant. Anantaha. Antaha means end. Anantaha, endless. limitless, unbounded, completely unbounded, limitless, anantaha. There is no limit for his glory, kalyana gunams, vaibhavam, rupam, swarupam, saundaryam. There is no limit for him on anything. Dhananjayaha. Dhananjaya is one of the names for Arjuna, which Lord Krishna addresses Arjuna as Dhananjaya in Bhagavad Gita. But that's not is referred to here. Dhananjayaha means Dhanam means wealth. Jayaha, he who is the one who conquers, who surpasses, who is much, much above all other wealth that is being desired. We will talk about it, each one now. So wonderful this sloka is. Every sloka is wonderful. I simply love this sloka for all the Vedantic significance in it. So we will enjoy Kamadeva, one who grants all desires. The Lord who is desired by those who seek the four Purusharthams. What are the four Purusharthams? Dharmam, Artham, Kamam, Veed. Aram, Purul, Inbam, Veed. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksham. The Lord who is desired by those who seek these four Purushartham. Kamadevaha. Parasara Bhattar says, Kaman, Kaman, Divyati, Iti Kamadevaha. One who gives as a gift all that his devotees ask for, all that his devotees desire. He is Kamadevaha. He is the one who grants desire, who grants whatever we desire. There was a rishi by name Gavala, Gabala, and that Gabala Maharishi was married to, he was with the Apsara Stri as a Rishi Patni. They had 360 girls, daughters, 360 daughters. How they had so many, maybe Rishis and Apsara Stri could be possible, like the Kauravas, 100. So they had 360 girls. And the Apsarastri, being a Devakannika, Devastri, she disappeared after having these girls. And poor Rishi had to bring up those 360 girls in the ashram. He did. They grew up to be the most pretty, beautiful girls. But he was worried how to get them married off. To whom? To the qualified grooms. So he heard from other rishis who were in the neighborhood. They all went and told this rishi that there is one temple by name Tiruvadandai in Chennai, and it is in ECR onto the Mahabalipuram. Tiruvadandai, on the left you see Varahamurti, on the left he keeps the Pirati on his thighs. Because of the idam, the left Pirati is there, it is Tiruvadandai. In Sri Mushnam, it is on the right. So, this Perumal can grant whatever the devotees desire. So, you can go and pray to him. So, our Maharishi went with these 360 girls, and then they went and he prayed to this Tiruvadandai Emperuman. And Tiruvadandai Emperuman said, listen to his prayer. Next day, one brahmachari boy came to the Maharishi and said, I'm looking for a girl to get married to. I hear that you have a daughter. Can you get her married off to me? So he inquired that he had learnt Vedas, Vedantam. So he got her, the first daughter, married off to the boy. And they went off. The next week or the next day, another boy came, got married off to the second daughter. Like that, 360 days, one after the other, the brahmachari boy came. And he got, one by one, got the daughters married off. But suddenly, I don't know why, only in the last daughter, he got a doubt from where these boys are coming and from to where they are going. They almost look the same. So today I need to know who is this boy. So when he was coming the 360th day, he asked him, "Where are you coming from? Who told you that I have the girl?" Then immediately the Lord showed off with the Shankha Chakram. It is the Lord who came all 360 days and got them married off. So immediately he fell at his feet. Just because Adiyan was asking and praying to you, you immediately consented to bless me with by own yourself to get my daughters married off. What a Bhagyashalis are they! What a blessing it is! It is He who grants all those who whatever they did desire. And all 360 girls became one Pirati. And today, and this Lord, the Brahmachari boy, became the Utsava Murti. So even today, every day, the Lord gets married. Every day. It's called Nitya Kalyana Perumal. So the Utsava Murti with the Pirati, who is none other than the personification of 360 girl, called Periya Pirati, Mahalakshmi. So it is he who grants whatever the people desire. Not only that, and people, there was one Rakshasa. He went and desired. There was, because he had his papams, that's why he became a Rakshasa. He went and sought to this Lord that my papam should get removed. He blessed him. So whether it is the wealth, or it is the papam to get removed, or the girl that needs to get married, or the student who wants 100% mark and get an MBBS seat, whatever that one desires for, Perumal gives. That is why he is called Kamadevaha. And the Lord has the name Kamadeva because he grants all the desires of all being. Sri Shankaracharya gives the interpretation that Bhagavan has this Nama because he is the God who is desired by those who seek Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksham. So, as long as the Kama is in accordance with Dharma, is in accordance with, consistent with Dharma, it has to be a dharmic desire. It should not be a desire, wrongful desire. It should be a dharmic desire. That is why in Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, 11th sloka, Dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshaba. I am the Kama which is not opposed to Dharma. Krishna says, if it is not opposed to Dharma, I will grant. I am the Kama, I am the desire. So he points out those with the right kind of Kama will see God in the world. Kama Palaha, Kamadeva Kama Palaha, the protector of the gifts that he bestows. Not only he gives us the gift, he also protects that gift. For example, if you pray for the Aishwaryam, if you pray for the children, if you pray for some wealth, he protects that Aishwaryam. He protects those children. He protects those grandchildren. He protects whatever that he bestows. That is one meaning. Other meaning is the protector of those who desire him. He protects the devotees themselves. So, Sri Parasara Bhattar in the last Nama, he says, one who bestows the gift that the devotee desire. Here, referring to Bhagavan's guna, Kalyana Gunam of protecting that which he has given. Sa yeva datta kaman anupalanat kamadevaha. So, that is why in one of the interpretations, Sri Chinmayananda also says, Kama is referring to those who desire him. Means one who protects those who desire him. He protects those who desire him. So we should desire the Lord himself so that he would protect us. Kamadeva Kamapala Kami Kanta Kritagamaha. Kami means one who has all things that are desirable. There is nothing he does not have. He has everything that is desired. Abundance of all good things that he possesses. If you see anything, whatever that is good in the world, in the universe, whether it is the sun, the moon, the rose, the flower, the child, the baby smile, or the beautiful mountain, the river, whatever, the intelligence, the art, the music, the talent, the skill, regardless of whatever that is good in the world, he is that. Sri Shankaracharya says he is Kami because he is the one who has all his desires fulfilled. Purna Kama Swabhavatvat. He is referred to as Avapta Sarvakama. Avapta Kantaha. He is the one who is alluring, attractive, charming. He who causes the end of Chaturmukha Brahma at the end of his period. He is the one who is present everywhere and is effulgent. Three meanings. So, Kantaha, Sri Parasara Bhattar says, and he indicates the natural charm of Bhagavan because of his eternal tenderness. Saukumarya Tirumeni. Saukumaryam. Saukumarya means soft, tender, not Saukumar Tirumeni. Sauk means rigid in Tamil, Sauk. Not that. Saukumaryam. Kumaryam. Saukumaryam. Sukumaram. Saundaryam. Every part of it is Saundaryam. And totality it is Lavanyam. Nammalvar Tirumali, Parugu Innamude. We can drink his beauty. We can simply drink his beauty. Enjoying. We can drink through our eyes. Unlike the Devas who made him strain himself by churning the ocean for getting the Amritam. Nammalvar says he wants to drink him directly because he is Ara Amudan. We will never ever get satisfied by drinking him. Kandavartam Manam Vadangum Kannaburattiyan Karumaniye. Kulasekar Alvar says, Kandavartam Manam Vadangum Kanaburattiyan Karumaniye. Those who see him in Trikkannapuram Perumal lose their mind to him. They surrender to his divine beauty. Such is his charm. Such is his beauty. When Rama was in the forest with wearing only the twig, the tree twigs, Maravuri, the garb, he was not having any jewelry, any ornament, any kavacham like the prince, like the king. He was wearing only Maravuri with the matted locks. And the Maharishis saw his divine chest, divine Tirumeni, large shoulders, beautiful Tirumukham, large, well spread out, well laid out eyes, such a sharp Achilline nose, that long limbs, that divine lotus feet. They simply were intoxicated by the love of his Tirumeni. Even though they were Maharishis, they wanted to hug him, embrace him, and to get married after him. They were so mesmerized by his divine beauty. Such is his charm. That's why they prayed to him to get married to him. He smiled, no, I will take birth next avataram as Krishna. You all can be born as Gopikas, where I would have fun with you all, dance with you, Rasa Krida. So that is why they got their desires fulfilled. Such is his charm. Kantaha. Sri Shankaracharya says he is the cause of end of Brahma, at the end of his time. Even the Chaturmukha Brahma is yet another Jivatma who has taken the Brahma Padavi. Another Jivatma will take over as Brahma after his time. That is Kantaha. Kami Kanta Krita Gamaha. Then comes Krita Gamaha, the revealer of the sacred mantras to the pure-minded devotees. He is the one who has blessed us with the Pancharatra Agama. He is the one who has blessed us with the Shrutis, the Smritis, the Itigasa Puranas through the Rishis. He is the one from whom the Krita Yuga emerged. There are very meanings about it. He who appears to his devotees again and again in whatever form they desire. Krita Agamaya Namaha. Sri Parasara Bhattar says, referring to him being the revealer of the mantras to those who are pure-minded. In Vishnu Sahasranamam, every nama is the mantra. Every mantra is associated with the mantra drashta, the rishi, the sage, who is the Vyasa in this case. That is why we invoke Vyasa's blessings. Vyasam Vasishtanaptaram Shakte Pautram Akalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Sukatatam Taponidhim. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave. So we pray to Veda Vyasa before we start off this Vishnu Sahasranama. It is He, it is the Lord who is in the form of the mantra itself. It is the Lord who reveals Himself to the mantra drashta, the Rishi, in the form of the mantra. That is why He is Krita Gamaha. And Shankaracharya says this Agama means the Shrutis, the Smritis. Shruti is the Vedams, the Smriti is the Itihasa Puranas. So the interpretation that He is Krita Gamaha because He is the originator of the Agamams, the Shrutis, the Smritis. Bhagavan's own words, Shruti Smriti Mamaiva Ajna, He says. The Shruti, the Vedams, Vedantams and Smriti, the Itigasa Puranas are my command, my instructions. Even the Trikala Sandhya Vandanam is part of the Shruti Smriti. So one who does not do Sandhya Vandanam is simply angering the Lord. One who does not do Trikala Sandhya Vandanam is not qualified to do Trivaradhanam, is not qualified to enter into the temple if you are born as a Brahmin. If you are born something else, that's besides the point. You are not required to do. But being born in that kulam, in that varnam, you need to follow the varnashrama dharma. So, Vedas, Shastrani, Vijnanam, Yetat Sarvam, Janardana. The Vedas, Shastras, wisdom, all these come from Janardana, the Lord Vishnu. So, Krita Gamaha is that. Then we have the next name, which is Anirdeshavapu Sriman. Anirdeshavapu means one who is indefinable, one who cannot be defined. He is Anirdeshavapu. He has a body that is beyond the reach of the mind, the words. Why is it so? See, Parasara Bhattar mentions, he quotes Maula Samhita. He gives an analysis of the difference between our body and Perumal's body. Body means the Shariram. Bhagavan's form is different from our form. Our body is formed by the Panchabhutas plus Mahat plus Ahankaram. We possess intellect. We possess mind. We possess the body, the limbs. Our body is made of the Panchabhutas. The mind, the intellect, body, mind and the intellect. But when we die, when we pass away from this world, everything is there, but the soul disappears. So this is just the mortal remains stay on this earth and they get mixed with the earth, Panchabhutas. From the Shastras, we know that the Bhagavan also has intellect, also has body, also has limbs, also has mind. So, what is the difference? Of what substance is Bhagavan's body composed? The answer is body, Bhagavan's Trimeni is composed of his form itself. Bhagavan's Divya Swarupam, Divya Atma Swarupam. Divya Atma Swarupam is, he is the one who manifests everywhere and everyone. Antar Bhagishchatat Sarva Vyapya Narayana Stitaha. In other words, there is nothing else of which he is composed. His body is not different from his form, his Swarupam. Anirdeshya Vapu. Bhagavan is of indescribable form because his body is knowledge incarnate. He is Lordship incarnate. He is Shakti incarnate, power incarnate. Like the glowing, burning silk cotton that has fire on all sides. Like the pure honey that is sweetness everywhere. Like a bar of gold that is shining all around. Like a palace, mansion that is attractive from any angle. Similarly, Bhagavan is entirely Lordship, power, Shakti, Viryam, Tejas, Balam, in full, in entirety. Whatever he wants to become, he becomes. I'm not able to understand. I'm not able to describe. That is he. because he is indescribable. If we can describe him or measure him or understand him with the tools that we possess, then he becomes finite. With the limited tools that we have, if we can describe him, he becomes bounded, limited. He is not. That is why he is anirdeshya vapuh. Anirde, those who have realized him give up after struggling for words in their description of form. Even the Pasuram, it is the same. Thiruvadivil Karunedumal Sheyyan Endrum. Thiredaikkan Valai Uruvai Tigandan Endrum. Tirunedandandagam, Thirumangai Alvar mentions, by nature, he who has immense mercy towards his creation is dark like the water-laden clouds. In Treta Yugam, he is known to have a reddish color. In Krita Yugam, his complexion is white color like a shank, like the conch shell. In each Yugam, one can worship him in whatever form. But beyond worshipping, we cannot precisely understand his true form. People can describe this Nilamega Shyamalan, who has Sentamarai Khan, the lotus-like reddish eyes, as they want, but none can describe in the form in which he has revealed himself to me. Thirumangai Alvar says, Karuvadivil Senkanna Vannan Tannai Katturaye Yaroruvar Kangirpare. The way he has revealed to me, nobody can describe. Thirumangai Alvar says, he is so blessed. Yato vacho nivartante apra apya manasa saha, Taittiriya Upanishad says, where the word and mind fail to describe him, that is where he is. Word and mind cannot reach and describe him. And next is Vishnu. Anirdeshyavapu Srima Vishnu. Here Vishnu means one who pervades everywhere, and that is Vishnu. One who permeates everything. He is inside every sentient and every non-sentient, Chetanam and Achetanam. One who surrounds everything. Jivat, Achetanam means not Uyirulladu Uyiratrathu. It means Arivudayadu Arivatrathu. One who is sentient and non-sentient. So, Vishnave Namaha, Vishnu, Keshava exists everywhere and permeates everything. That is his wealth. He is unlimited by space, time, substance, Shankaracharya mentions. Parasara Bhatta says, he Vivesha Bhutani Characharani. He entered all beings, movable and immovable. Tat Srishtva Tadevanu Pravishate Tadanu Pravishya. Having created it, he entered into the same. Again, Upanishad says, Bhatta explains pervasion. He explained the relation between Bhagavan and the Jivas as the nature of relation between fire and smoke. Where there is smoke, there is fire. But the reverse is not always true. There can be red rod, iron rod, which is glowing, but it will not have smoke. Bhagavan and the Jivas are related in the sense that without Bhagavan, the Jivas do not exist. But the Supreme Person and Jivas are never identical. There is an inseparable connection between Bhagavan and the rest. He is greater by the virtue of diverse kinds of help he renders to all of us. So, na tadasti vina yat syat maya bhutam characharam. In 10th chapter, 39th slokam, Krishna says, there is no object moving or non-moving which can exist without me. That is Vishnu. Then we have, after Vishnu, Viraha. Viraha means the valiant, the swift mover. He is the Viran, because he is the one who conquers anyone and everyone. There was an asura called Mura, and this Mura did lot of tapas, and Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, the four-faced Brahma, appeared in front of him and asked, what do you want? He said, whoever I touch should get killed. Oh my God, that is terrific. I cannot grant. No, you said what do you want, so you have to give. So he gave and he started running away because he wanted to touch Brahma himself. So every Devata ran away when they saw him coming. And Yamadharmaraja was also worried and scared. So he went and asked Sriman Narayana, what do I do? He is coming after me. Sriman Narayana and Kshetrabdinath and the Parkadal on the Milky Ocean. He said, don't worry, just bring him to me. Show him the direction to me. I will take care. So when he came to Yama, he said he wanted to touch Yama. Yama said, there is no point in touching us and killing us. There is my Talaivan, my Lord, who can never be conquered by anyone, who can never be killed by anyone. Go and take care of him. Then you come to us. Then his ego was hurt, this Mura. He said, show me where he is. He immediately sent a location in Google Map. Go. Now you go. So he went through the location, turned left, turned right, go straight. Then he went to Kshetrabdinathan. There on the Milky Ocean was reclining our Kshetrabdinathan. So Kshetrabdinathan smiled and said, I was waiting for you. Come. Now, he said, I can see that you are scared. I can see fear in your eyes, Kshetrabdinathan said, told Mura. I can see your knees are shaking, that you are worried that you will get killed. So his ego was further hurt. He said, no, I can see the palpitation of your heart. See, it is shaking, it's palpitating. Then he took his hand, with which he wanted to kill people, and he touched his heart. What happened? He fell down, got himself killed, because with that intent to kill, he came and he was touched by his own hand. And then he sent the chakra to finish him off, Perumal. Since he killed Mura, he was called Murari. So he is valiant. That is why Viraha, Anirdeshavapus Vira, then we have Anantaha, the limitless. He is beyond the reach of those who are of pure mind. So we cannot reach him. He is beyond the reach of those who are impure, who are defective. Achyuta, Ananta, Govinda. We always tell during Achamanam. So this Ananta means immeasurable. There is no limitation of space, time, object. He is Ananta Murti, one who is of unbounded form. Then we have Dhananjayaha, Veera Ananta Dhananjayaha, one who surpasses all other wealth in being desired. We want gold, we want diamond, we want what is that? Titanium. We want all that is platinum. We want everything that is emerald, gemstone, Vaidurium, Komedakam, Kohinoor diamond. All that is wealth for us. But he surpasses all other wealth in being desired. How is it possible? Yes, there was one devotee. I'll just finish off with a small anecdote. There was one devotee by name Kurattalvan, Kuresha. He was like the local Jamindar, who was like the local chief. He was extremely rich. He had lots of wealth. He used to feed hundreds of devotees every day. His wife's name was Andal. Together they used to serve every day, hundreds of devotees. And around 10, 11 p.m., everybody would be fed and they would close the door that the day is over. Next day again they will serve hundreds of devotees. When they close the door, the big door, it's a large door and it has got lot of bells, so there will be some tingling sound when you close the door. And Kanchipuram, he was the Kuresha, Kuram is near Kanchipuram. And Kanchipuram, Varadarajan and Perindevi Thaiyar, they were shaken up by the sound of the door of Kurattalvan when it was getting closed. And there was Trikkachi Nambi, the devotee, who was performing the fanning Kainkaryam, Thiruvaalavattam Kainkaryam. He was fanning him because of the hot weather. And they used to converse with Trikkachi Nambi, the Divya Dampati, Kanchipuram, Varadarajan and Perindevi Thaiyar. Perindevi Thaiyar asked, Natha, what was that sound? Is it our temple door? He said, no, it is Kurattalvan's door. He finished his the Tadiyaradanam for the devotees, and the door was closed. Wow, such a great wealth. He must have been really rich. So Tirukachinambi, next day he went to Kurattalvan's house, palace, and he told Kurattalvan that yesterday even the Divya Dampati were talking about you, Swami. So he was excited. What did they talk about me, Adiyan? He said, your wealth is so enormous. Even the door is so big that the tingling sound was heard by Divya Dampati, Periya Pirati. Kurattalvan was simply feeling utterly lowly, helpless, remorse with grief. He cried because I showed off, I exhibited myself for being wealthy. To who? To the goddess Mahalakshmi. Is it not pride, arrogance, ego? He simply dropped all the wealth, gave it to others, and he told Andal, let us go to Srirangam and go to Ramanuja. He is our Guru, he is our Acharya. His Trivadi is our wealth. The one whom he worships, Lord Ranganathan's Trivadi, that is our wealth. Nothing else matters to me anymore. So, as wealth that is to be desired, he is the wealth who surpasses all other wealth. When they were walking to Srirangam, it was through the forest they walked. Those days there were no lanes, highway, nothing. They were walking. And she was coming slowly with fear because the hunters may come, the thieves may come at night. So Kurattalvan said, we have nothing to hide. Why are you scared? She said, you generally eat on a golden plate every day. So I brought the tangattattu for you to eat, prasadam. Because I cannot bear to see you eating from the leaf or on your hand. I cannot see. He said, oh, he laughed. He said, give me that plate. She gave. He threw away that in the bush, the golden plate. Now are you freed of any more fear? Let's walk. That was because the wealth that is Ranganathan, the wealth that is Ramanuja's lotus feet, that is much grander than all this wealth. So that does not mean that we should not seek those wealth. We can, because Perumal would grant whatever the Aishwaryam that we seek. But not only he will give us the Aishwaryam, the wealth, the house, the car, the promotion, whatever that we desire, Kamadeva, Kamapala, Visa. But he would give us the Vairagyam, the renunciation, the discrimination, the devotion, slowly and steadily. By then, at the end, we will seek only him and we will realize that he is the one who is much more grander wealth than all these things. These are all temporary, fleeting. When we go, Kadatra Usiyum Vara Kan Kadaivadite. Even the Usi cannot come with us when we pass away. Nothing. You have thousands of millions of dollars in your bank. But when we pass away, not even 1 cent we can take with us. Because Namalvar himself said, Yanakku tene, pale, kannale, amude. He is the honey, milk, sugar candy, nectar, everything for me. He is Dhananjaya. He is the one who conquers all other wealth. Enormous wealth. With that, we would conclude. Adiyan. Dhanyosmi. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline. Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha.